Good morning, everyone. I'm Archie and I'm your speaker for today. For this morning, we'll talk about the chances and possibilities of our country, the Philippines, to be considered as a first world country. Being a first world country is quite an achievement for a country. And why? Because it's the basis of every single aspects that exists and primarily needed. Economic, social, political, and cultural status of a country. In short, the capability of a country to not just sustain the needs of their own, but to provide for what they needed, and at the same time, have a high stable growth. Does the Philippines have a chance to still become a first world country? This is one of the questions that really bothers me. This particular question occurs in my mind when I started noticing how hot it is outside and how high prices are set. First, we should know what are the bases and what are the things that should be met to be considered as a first world country. Equipments are necessary now that countries are starting to do works faster and cheaper. Although in previous time human labor still is utilized, it is still not as efficient as machineries and equipments. The reasoning behind is an equipment can do the work of 10 or more people faster and it can complain how heavy its workload is. One of the best example of is Japan and China. Japan became technologically centered country. Using its advanced technological assets, it acquired a high profit and the validation need to be a first world country. While China, although they're a big country and they are mass producing various products and services, they are still not a first world country. Factors that affects it: population and low quality of products that leads to cheap labor. The income or fundings that enters the China is huge amount, but it is just enough to sustain the country's needs. So in other words, a first world country is a country that intelligently utilizes every tools in its arsenal to open various doors for growth and development. And in the case of the Philippines, we're barely considered an industrial country, much less as a technological one. Number 2, the country should be economically stable. We all agree that money plays a huge part in everything and it significantly matters, especially in a striving country. The economic status is defined by its income, ability to provide, and its GDP. Economy is one of the most difficult things to maintain and especially grow. A country should be free of debt and have the substantial amount to provide for the country. In the Philippines, are we free of debt? Can, prov- can we provide for ourselves? I don't think so. Number 3, it should be in good terms or have a good partnership to other countries. Best countries are also looking for the best. Being a first world country opens a door for opportunity to be partnered with other powerhouses. It's true that we are somehow in good terms with other strong and progressive countries. But the question is, are we capable enough to keep up with them? And number 4, it should be socially interconnected with other country and culturally rich. It is not always necessary for a first world country to be socially interconnected with other country, but this allows that particular country to have the chance to engage and learn about the other country. A multicultural country or state is said to be more progressive and prone to diversity and improvement, as it can enhance the citizens' perspective. Now, can we say that Philippines have a chance of being a first world country? The answer is yes. It has a slim chance but not zero. The Philippines might still be a first world country with proper utilization of resources, proper appointing of government officials, being open to changes, and of course, proper usage of monetary funds. In summary, Philippines should first excel and sustain the country's need before being a more developed one. Vote wisely, be aware, be educated.